basically for this who the F that I married, I figured we'd have a little discussion around that just to as an icebreaker. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
thought,
we did just make it through the month of love, right?
yeah.
So,
So what's y'all thoughts on this, man? Just folks out here just lying, just to basically for those who don't know, this young lady basically during the COVID year, she met some guy. This guy told her he played in the Arena Football League, and then he told her that he was a VP of a condominium company, but staying in a studio apartment. Decided to come live with her. Was paying her bills. Then decided to put a bid on a $700,000 house, $700,000 house, cash. By the way.
Okay, I mean, so that shows baller type
But
tendencies.
then when when it started to get real, all of a sudden things fell through with the negotiation of getting the house or whatever. Then she had a miscarriage. Apparently she was struggling with the whole having sex before marriage. Then got pregnant. Then had a miscarriage. And back in the COVID days, you couldn't go to the hospital with the person. So they called him. This man acted like he was his own assistant. And was like, oh, he's in a board meeting right now. He'll be there in 30 minutes.
How did they know?
She sat in the hospital for like.
How did they know he acted like his own assistant?
They found out.
They found out afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And then every morning he would get up and act like he was talking to his family. Was not talking to anybody.
Wow.
So what y'all think about that? What y'all thoughts?
That's a lot to take. I'm processing.
So that's like, what is it? Sociopathic behavior, right? From a psychological standpoint. And I actually had a homegirl who dealt with something similar to that. In the last couple of years, she met this dude. Basically, he told her that she was the one, and their relationship was great. The love life was good and all this type of stuff. And then all of a sudden, after a while, she started noticing some discrepancies in terms of communication, gaps in time, and all that stuff. Turns out this dude was still in a whole marriage, kids and all of this type of stuff. And I'm like, how did you not notice, when he had to spend time with his family? Apparently he was just lying to the wife and all this stuff, and they were separated but together, and it's crazy. So apparently people are capable of that. I'm not good at that. My spirit doesn't sit right when I gotta try to lie to somebody. I just can't do it. It make my chest hurt too much. I don't understand how people do that, John. I can't get it.
Clark.
That's definitely a full-time job to, like he just said, to do that, because we've all been young. I've definitely done my things.
Right.
I've definitely have healed from some things, but in my, I guess you could say, in my dark days of doing things, I never could keep up with that much of a lie and lifestyle and have this and say I have that. And we've all done our little things, but that's a full-time job to be able to do that, man.
You gotta keep a journal to manage that job.
Yeah, like he said, it's something mental, psychological to be able to do it in a good way, to be able to continue to do that.
Yeah,
that good. You have to be a different type of person.
A different type of person, man. Sociopathy, narcissism, all that type of stuff at all. I'm pretty sure I messed up. So I don't think it's sociopathy, but y'all figure it out.
That's crazy, me. For me, it's I went through so working with Kyle on getting this show together. He brought it up to me, and when I first watched the first episode of her mini episodes, I was like, I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, I know Kyle gonna be like, Mike, you can't say that, but I was like, girl, you ugly. Just be grateful.
Dang. Why you gonna talk about this woman like that?
Just be grateful. Hold on. I'm
Look.
gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean it
I
up.
don't know, man. You
Clean it up.
just said
I'ma
it.
clean
You
it
said
up.
she look bad, she'll see the dirt.
She
Basically, that's what you just
no,
said.
it was one of those like, hey man, he was paying your bills, he was taking care of you, like you know, you stupid. But then when she was just like, I take full responsibility, I was desperate. I was like, dang man.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well. But then the other part of me is just like, we've come into a society where we all worry about clout chasing and, oh, he's got to do X, Y, and Z, or she's got to be X, Y, and Z, instead of just enjoying the journey, man. Because
true.
nowadays we got to a point where dudes and girls have to lie. We got to get girls get BBLs, or wear Spanx, or basically suffocate themselves to go out on a date, and then you get them behind closed doors, and it's like, well, what the hell happened to that that hourglass figure?
Nah, man.
So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I already know it's fake. Look, I be looking for the signs ahead of time. I be like,
I'm 20 years removed, so I don't even know what to look for.
I see it. I don't even mess with the ones I can tell that's buttoned up, that's cinched up. Like I be like, look, nah,
So
that ain't for me.
So yeah, that's kind of where I was at. Like, man, it's just like we live in a society now where it's just like we gotta show off.
It's true though.
We gotta show off, and it's just like, man,
Yeah.
why can't we just be comfortable with being who we are, and then accepting that and moving on? But now we've gotten to the point where we're so saturated with the BBLs and the thickums out there.
Yeah, everybody trying to be a celebrity.
and everybody want to be a celebrity. Everybody want to be seen. And now you got people out here making up these lies that this dude was telling. I was like, good Lord. Lord have mercy.
Dude be telling some tall tales now.
But the thing is like, if you came and told me you were a VP of a major company, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Go
Google you.
look at it.
I'm gonna go
you
Google
should. You should.
But I'm like,
You're right.
why? So
There's something. But like you said, she's desperate.
then she said what was it? The ARP, the APR that was the reason why he couldn't. The first loan didn't go through or something when he bought the house. I'm like, for real, man. For real.
Yeah, so she just desperate in a different kind of way, to where she just like. So I think what you said earlier, I think flew, is that you said just be happy with what you got.
Yeah.
I think she was. At the end of the day, she was, and that's why she accepted all of the stuff. Like she probably knew in the back of her mind, something don't add up. But
so Wayne, you about to make me tell myself. So
Okay.
what I meant by that was be happy with what you got was when somebody says, if somebody is hollering at you, right, and they say I'm a VP. She said he was a VP of a condiment company. So let's say, for instance,
so kind of like catch up.
Haynes or not Haynes, Heinz,
Hunts,
or whatever.
Yeah.
If somebody says that, bro,
That's huge.
Yes.
That
First thing I'm gonna do is go Google it.
That is a big.
But then you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go look in the mirror. Am I VP of Heinz material?
Look, man.
If I'm not, then I need to start looking like, okay,
Look,
wait a
man.
minute.
See, all these people don't watch Disney movies, and they saw what happened to Cinderella, man.
Cinderella was cute though, Justin.
She was.
Wayne.
But the sisters were trying to holler too.
Yeah.
All of them was trying to shoot their shot. Okay?
I mean, you are so correct. Sir.
They've been programmed.
You right.
Disney been programming kids to think certain ways about how to get
shoot
a man
for the moon.
to shoot. When it don't always add up, So
Some of y'all,
Anyway.
I'm gonna say this real. I'm gonna say it to the camera. Some of y'all need to be honest with yourselves. Look in the mirror. Am I this caliber? If you not, just be real with yourself.
Hey.
You know what? I may not
I
be
going
this.
full Kevin Samuels on
I
me.
mean,
I said, Kevin.
it's a true statement, though, bro.
Golly.
It's a true statement, bro. It's like, hey, I don't. It's great. Some people have fetishes. But a man of that caliber or a woman of that caliber
You can get.
ain't going for no basic.
You probably wouldn't, 'cause
Ain't going for no basic.
Your access is.
And if they
high.
going for a basic, they got a stable on the side.
Yeah, it's gotta be something special. It's gotta be something special about it.
Anyways, what's up to all the thinkers out there? This is your host of Different Thought Podcast, Mike Hayes. Man, we want to tell you guys to just go out, subscribe, and like, and provide us some comments. Let us know what you think about this episode and other episodes on our show of Different Thought Podcast.